What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Nathan here, and in this episode, LOKIMAN07 and I have a few sparring matches. During those matches, he's gonna show me some interesting advanced tips and tricks. Also, definitely check out his channel. He's really good at fighting games, and you'll learn some cool stuff from his content as well. Without that being said, let's get right into it.
This is what I'm trying to say. It's the same thing, right? Just pick the one that you want to get good at. You can still play and mess around with the other fighting games.
Right.
There's the one that you take seriously, then you develop that, and of course those skills become transferable. So I'll tell you what happened with me. Obviously I play Street Fighter all the time. I bought Tekken as soon as it came out back in 2017, was it? Right. So I got that straight away. But my main focus, what I was playing, was Street Fighter. So I'll jump on Tekken, blah blah blah, I'm in really low rank. Not really playing the rank matches, just feeling it, you know, to see what the game's saying. But I wasn't really taking it seriously. It's only a couple of months ago I started actually like playing
without the star.
Right? But it's just that I give so the reason why I got quite good at Street Fighter is because I took the time to
round one.
Just practice and like the things I was teaching you earlier, just try and incorporate those things and get good at the game and improve my ranks. And there you go. And that stuff becomes transferable to Tekken because what took me a year on Street Fighter took me about a month on Tekken because the skills are transferable. Because you're looking for the same things. You're looking for spacing. You're looking for hit confirms. It's all the same stuff. So it will improve you. It will improve your learning in the other games. Back by just picking one game, sticking to that game that you're gonna take seriously. So that basically is my point.
I see.
Right there! Right there! On your knees!
Alright.
Oh, I could have done some damage there, but I forgot to press. I forgot to press.
Oh, okay.
What am I
Right there! Right there! Right there!
Oh, that was cool. That was like the slowest like counter I've ever done. Oh, that did not work. That did not work that time. Wow.
Round two.
But yeah.
I see. That makes sense though. My question is, what games do I pick? Dude, I have literally like 7 fighting games on my PS4 right now that all are screaming at me, going, "Play me, play me!" I'm like, oh, what's my shoes? To go seriously. Oh jeez, was that EX movie there?
Yeah. And that is just plus frames. After that, you block. If you kept blocking after that, if I tested it a couple of times and you keep blocking, right?
Yeah.
I would just try mixing a throw with it. That EX move that just said it pulls you in and it's plus. So that's the poison cheese.
Okay. So the EX version of that whip thing pulls you in and it's plus frames, so that means it's safe on block. Like, you have enough time to recover from it, kind of thing. That's what that plus thing means.
Yeah, I have enough time to recover from it. Yeah, so the person that's doing it, that means if you get hit by that, it's still your opponent's turn. Now you can add some guessing game into this. You know that the EX cannon spike, right? Is invincible from frame 0. So as soon as you input that, it's invincible.
Cannon spike?
Cannon spike, the EX version.
Oh, okay. Which is the uppercut one, right? Not the. Okay, I get them mixed up.
Yeah, it's the uppercut one. Yeah.
Okay.
The uppercut one. Yeah. So that becomes a reversal tool. Because you can just reverse 0 frames. If you do it, you reverse. So if I was to do that cannon strike, I mean, not that. If I was to do that X move that you just saw, right?
Do a whip, right?
And you do the whip, and you're blocking, right? It's not your turn, but you can steal that turn, my turn, by doing a EX
Can't start
cannon
the
strike.
show without stars.
Right.
Right?
Okay, and this is where the high level guessing games, is that going to happen or not? Because then I can
those
bait
who
that
I
out
wish to protect,
if I think you're going to do
I
it,
will
and then
fight
block
you.
that.
Round
Right, that's the
one.
high level stuff. What's going on?
There's so much.
If that makes sense.
No, I get it, because it's just knowing what moves to put in to break out of your opponent's turn of offense, right?
Yep.
It's just, I guess this is why I like fighting games. Like people like you get me when I say that fighting games are so in depth. You can play a fighting game for years and still not know like everything about it, because so like, there's knowing your character and then knowing how to use your character against other characters. So you essentially have to know every character in the game.
Right, and that's why there's no better experience than. I'm walking away here. There's no better experience than playing other people, because they're gonna keep putting you in scenarios again and again and again.
I see. Yeah, see that's why I've been playing a lot of online recently, because like there's no like playing the CPU is kind of boring.
Yeah, see, the CPU makes you fight in patterns, so there's always a pattern to defeat with the CPU.
Yeah,
no
you
matter
can
what
exploit.
the difficulty is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can exploit
And
the
that's what you
CPU.
want. Yeah. And the one thing you want to avoid when fighting against a human is patterns, right? Because they keep seeing you doing the same thing. Yeah. So,
Round two.
yeah, so it's conflicting which one you're gonna play.
No, I've literally seen people adapt to my strategy. It's the worst thing ever. Because they're like, oh no, what do I do next? Because now the person I'm fighting against knows exactly what I'm gonna do, and they're just countering me at every turn. That's why you're so hard
always
to.
need to plan.
Sorry.
This is what, you remember that thing that in the corner that I was showing you?
Yeah.
That's where you start developing plan A's and plan B's. So the first scenario, you was getting hit by in that scenario, you gotta find the solution. Yeah? And if what you do doesn't work, you gotta know your character, what other button is there that's quick and stuff like that, or at certain range.
What you do? Was that those part of the combo?
Nah.
Oh, okay. It looks like you could just do it after. Oh, cool.
It's because that was another one of the scenarios where, because I hit you and I pulled you into me,
Okay.
I can either press a button or roll. And in that scenario, if I was you, I'd hold back, delay, right? So if I press just delay pressing throw myself. So when I hit the move, delay for like a microsecond and then throw.
How do you delay input? What's that? How do you delay it?
No, the delay is just your timing, you're holding. So basically I do this, you get pulled in, right? And I would just hold back like I'm gonna block, so to delay and then throw.
Oh,
Okay?
wow.
Now if that happened, if I press a button, if I had pressed a button on you, you would have blocked it, okay? And then your throw wouldn't work in being blocked stun, right?
Yeah.
But if I did go to throw you, you would now counter the throw. Because you went to throw. See? You just left just enough time, so if I pressed the button, I would have blocked, but I threw anyway. Like, and that stuff is way easier than it sounds. If you keep doing it, it's way easier than it sounds.
Round
It's
one.
normal. Have you ever heard of shimmies?
I haven't heard that term in a long time, but that sounds familiar.
Alright? So, because people do that so much, it's like, you can now do a shimmy. Like, you would anticipate that. You'd see them do the throw, and then you'd punish the throw animation, because you would step out of it, and it's called a shimmy, because, for example, I'm close to you like this, stand still.
Yeah.
Right, you've knocked me down, I've just got off, like, I've just done that same scenario where I threw you, that combo that looked like a throw was part of the combo.
Yeah.
And you decided, I'm going to do this delay throw, right? I would step back and then do that, right? And then you'd be there throwing, right? Like trying to tech throw my what they call my throw that you would expect to come. This is the high level stuff. Let's see if I can show it to you. Like, so I'm gonna do it now, right?
Yep.
Block, okay? Yep. No, get hit by it, then block. So get hit, block.
Okay.
Right, so get hit, block. Alright?
Yeah.
Okay, and we're gonna do that again. Get hit, block.
Oh.
Right. Now what I want you to do is get hit and then throw, okay? So get hit, throw.
Oh, I think so.
You know how to throw, right?
Yeah.
Nice try.
Oh,
See?
no escape.
Alright. Now I'm gonna show you what this
Didn't
shimmy is.
expect this.
Okay?
Still a loser.
Okay, hold on a sec. Let me double check something. Okay, I'm so excited I recorded that. Because sometimes I forget to press the dead button.
Okay. You ready?
So yeah, you're gonna show me the shimmy thing.
So you're gonna get hit and you're gonna throw me now, okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what happens? You ready?
Oh, you just backdashed out of it. It looks like.
Right, so I did backdash because I don't think it looked like a full walk away. I'm gonna try and walk away now. See, I can't walk away.
Okay.
Right? So I had to backdash. So do it again. Still
That's
technically.
sick. Can everyone do that?
Yeah, it's just that's just a strategy, isn't it? This is a simple strategy. Okay?
That's crazy. Okay.
So these are the things that when you're watching people that playing Street Fighter, you know, to an intermediate level and higher, these are the things that are constantly going on. Why the game looks cool, right? Like, you know, punishing and then punishing into combos and stuff like that. What's making the game look cool?
Right.
Those are simple little strategies. For example, when I hit you with that was confusing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, what is the solution? It looked like it was a combo. It's not. There's things in this. Backdashing throws. Backdashing on wake up. Okay.
Yeah.
Like backdashing on wake up is dangerous. But if your opponent, you know, every time I wake up, this guy keeps throwing me. Backdash and punching. Get me? It even works in the corner. Like that. Like, so if somebody is point blank in the corner and they keep throwing you in the corner, you can actually backdash and whiff punish it. I'll show you. Like, I'll make you backdash whiff punish me. Let's go. Right. So what's gonna happen is
Round 1.
let's walk. I'm gonna walk back to the corner. Right. I'm gonna sweep you. Okay.
Yep.
Right. You're gonna wake up. I'm throwing you. Right.
Okay.
I'm gonna do that again, but backdash. Okay. So when you're waking up, backdash.
Oh, I did it, but then you did it again. I got hit by it.
Okay. So what you're gonna do is backdash and jab. Okay.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Ready?
Oh, I couldn't do it this time.
Yeah. One more time. Ready?
Okay.
Okay. And jab me. Right. As soon as you press the jab button, do a spiral arrow straight away. Like just jab, spiral arrow. Don't even think about the animation.
Okay.
See?
Like that? Okay.
If you don't think about that, you see how that is hard allegedly, but you see how I said to you, don't look at the animation, just do it. Right?
Okay.
And you just did it the first time. See?
Yeah, I think that's what it is. I just been looking at the animation, just trying it that way.
Exactly. The animations mean nothing in fighting games. Bottom Q. Okay?
Yeah.
Things Q. Okay, this is why I say, in the beginning when I say medium punch, low, don't worry about forcing out spiral arrow, because if you do it 1, 2 and then spiral arrow, slowly, one time, it's going to happen because the command's Q. Okay? So as long as the execution is perfect, it's going to happen, even if it's slightly before the animation. Okay?
Didn't expect
Remember
this.
that.
Still
So you'll
a
never
loser.
have to feel like you have to force out your special
Round
again.
2.
Like, so try with the medium punch low into spiral arrow now. With that in mind. See?
So you
You'll
want me
never
to,
fail.
so you want me to focus on the succession of me pressing the buttons, and much less on the animation of the character.
It's the rhythm, not the animation.
Rhythm, okay.
The rhythm. Okay?
Thus ends another episode of my Street Fighter training. The tips he taught me were quite interesting, especially when he talked about how important it was to avoid playing in a predictable pattern-ish way, because players will eventually figure you out. And oh man, he couldn't be more right about that. I've experienced that firsthand, and I've lost matches where I was actually winning. Like I'll play Soul Calibur 6, for example. I'd be winning like I'd have a commanding lead, and then I would lose the whole game because the other player would figure me out and figure out my patterns of attacks. So I completely see how important that is. Also, other tips like shimmying and all that stuff is still trying to wrap that around my mind. That's crazy. Like there's so many crazy, like just technical things. Another thing too, that I thought was pretty interesting was just you know, figuring out ways. Look, I feel like you have to learning your character is so crucial, because when you fight all the various characters in this game, you know, online and all that stuff, you have to figure out how to get out of certain situations that the character the opponent is using against you puts you in. You know, if you're in the corner and you're being blown up by crazy attacks, you gotta figure out how to counter those attacks using your character. That means if you're using anybody like Ryu, Ken, Rashid, or any of those characters, you gotta know all their attacks like the back of your hand to be able to, you know, think, okay, can I use this move to get out of this corner or get out of this frame trap, all these things, how to get out of certain scenarios, you know, using your all and using and knowing all the tools that your character that you're using has. And it's just so cool, because like this just goes to show how crazy complex fighting games can get. You know, I'm learning this as I go. Like it's really, that's why I love fighting games. It's such a, like I could just play fighting games and that'll be it. Like I don't really play any kind of other genre of games, because fighting games are so complex. Like you have to really sit there and learn the game to the point where it's never ending. You know, it's so cool. It's so cool how in depth these fighting games are. And I have like so many other fighting games I want to play too. You know, like Mortal Kombat, Skullgirls, Soul Calibur 6. I think Soul Calibur 6 I'm still playing, but all these other games, all other fighting games like Fighting X Layer, like it's gonna take me years to like grasp them all, right? So it's just so cool how fighting games are so in depth, right? So with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Feel free to comment below and let me know, you know, what other tips I should learn as well. You know, what other tactics I should, I guess, think about when I'm playing online and stuff like that. And above all, thank you so much for watching. And remember, never ever stop building meter. I'm out. Peace.